to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You are a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt.
Let's go. Get that. One more.
Adetokunbo. Cruises inside for two.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Charlotte with the basketball.
I got ball. That's me.
Beyond the arc for three. They'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Do our thing, baby.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down points.
Oh, it is in there. Dunk that shit.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Oh, he got Giannis too? All right, let's go. Giannis against Giannis.
Giannis with it up top.
See who do
They'll
better.
run the offense.
Giannis against Giannis. What we gonna do?
To Booker. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Let's go, James.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice. But that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That ball's out of bounds off the Hornets. Mitchell with the basketball. Leads four.
Hey, man. You don't want none of D. Mitch. You don't want none of D. Mitch.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Oh, yeah. Jump.
Mitchell.
Give me that.
He engulfed him that time. To Adetokunbo. Towns. Over to the right side. 4-3. Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognize that. Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Adetokunbo. Not that time.
Rebound, dude.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Hornets right now in possession. To Leonard. Probing the defense. Here's Leonard for two. Gets a look. Can't hit. Harden with the basketball. Up by three. Lets it fly from long range. Made his first effort, but not that time. To Towns. It's rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Beal? Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Adetokunbo to Towns. Down low. Karl Anthony Towns. Missed his first. That one goes.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Mitchell with the basketball. 14-10 the score. Has a look. Mitchell's shot comes up empty. To Booker. To Leonard. Adetokunbo. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To George. Devin Booker sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Irving.
Get back. Match up. Find the shooters. Match up.
From long range, you know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Oladipo matched up with Booker. Gets to the basket and scores.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Into the front court, it's Irving. They're down three. Nowitzki.
Oh, yeah, good D, Vince. Let's go. Get out of here.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot. Over the line. Backcourt violation. And that's going to do it. Time expires here on the first quarter of play. One quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Vince Carter 20 years ago? Maybe. Not that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. And a pass taken away by Charlotte. Nowitzki. Now that's a contest.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Oladipo into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. Here comes the screen. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. For 3. Knocks it down.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Kyrie across the
Are you
timeline.
watching the stream?
9-point margin. To Carter. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Kyrie. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Oh, good work to step in front.
Put this shit on. Man, you gotta look at my phone right quick, man. Let me see what this chick, look at these bitches, see what this bitch doing, bro. Oh, no, I can call time out.
taken away.
Keep putting in work, man. That's what it is. Hey, y'all dirty. I done say, hey, man, y'all need to go back to school, man. Hey, man, they ain't teaching y'all right in Jersey, man. They gotta fix them schools up, man.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Harden in position. The lead is 11. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. To Luka Doncic.
Lockdown. Come on, James Harden.
Fires the three. That's how you defend.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's denied. Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Luka Doncic. Beyond the arc for three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Now a steal on a very lazy pass there.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last.
Leonard to Luka Doncic.
Good D.
The jumper's off the mark.
Giannis
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Oladipo.
I hate when they do that shit.
Here comes the screen.
Hello.
No good and no foul. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was, so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Shot from the lane won't go. Oladipo into the front court. The lead is 12, and they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Man, I'm trying to goddamn argue with that, man. Come on, go to work on kids. Go to work on them. Go to work on them. Go to work on them.
Harden
Get out my face.
steps out and hits. James Harden, 3 for 6 now.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Cleans it up. Offensive board.
Look at that. Look at
Collects
that
the rebound.
Boys ain't playing out there.
Strong finisher, Paul George. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
And finishes strong. To the rim, lays it up and in. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Towns. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Harden. Fires the three. That no good. Off the mark.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Pass stolen by the Hornets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Adetokunbo, 4-3. Giannis grabs the board. And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Adetokunbo.
Throws
it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To
Are you
Towns.
good?
Karl Anthony Towns. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I'm winning. Is that what
The
it
old
is?
saying is when you assume you make a, you know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the lead too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
To Adetokunbo. They get it down for Towns. Oh, emphatic slam.
In an era where big...
Oh, I'm at the buffet. I know. That's my I don't know, that's my go-to spot. That's
Centers often devalued. Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
And James Harden knocks it down from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work, Joe.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
That's what it is.
Big finish at the rim.
Quitting
I
time,
see
ball.
the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Quitting time, ball.
DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
shit. Damn. That's a cool leg in my muscle doing that, no? Oh, shit.
Leonard. Well defended.
Rebound.
That's out of bounds. Off of Giannis.
What? Yeah, the way I tried to block that shot, I leaned on my seat. Yo, I swear to God.
To Leonard.
Oh, you gotta explain that to
Trying
me,
to cash
man.
in. Kawhi Leonard. 4 out of 7.
Man, it's the way I slid on.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice, and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want.
Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Jumper's good. Slams it down.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Giannis with it up top.
Get out of here.
Down a bundle. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To Beal. Giannis Adetokunbo knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
What do you got?
To Beal. George is good.
Yeah, what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Knock that down, yo. Knock that down. It's me, I got it.
Slam dunk.
And easy two, get back on defense.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down big. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to... make a statement.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Irving to Adetokunbo. Brook Lopez sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now a timeout from the Hornets coach as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Carter. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover.
Good thing I got those icy on.
And scores.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of
How
that
does nigga
pass.
still playing?
Has a chance. No good.
Yeah, I pressed that button hard as shit. On the seat.
To Oladipo. And Jay, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Are you capped up?
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
What you need?
Lets it fly from long range. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Hey, yeah, you can have a squad.
Straight on three. At the
You have
buzzer.
galaxies.
Team Curry going to have the ball first as we start the fourth.
They gonna make
And
me
they
play the
have
whole
done
game?
no
Come
wrong
on,
to this
dog.
point. They have this game well in control.
Go ahead,
They
quit,
took
man.
control early
Nothing
and they
wrong with
never
it.
let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this
Yeah,
game
well,
by 50.
Irving. Message received.
I'ma quit for
Well
him. I'm on 30.
defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, he had him there for a second.
Oh, fucked him up. Oh,
Karl Anthony Towns rejects it. That's his third block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Terrific vision. Beal knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me
bro.
tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Wide open look won't go.
I got him.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Booker. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Beal, straight on look to Adetokunbo.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Oh,
Yes, and a foul.
Squeeze the time,
He'll have a
boss.
chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
From long range, off the iron, no good. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Beal. Here's a chance from long range, and Bradley Beal knocks down a wide-open three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Devin Booker. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Charlotte basketball to Booker. Adetokunbo. Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout.
No, I'm like, how does
punch,
he
and
not
that's what we're
quitting?
seeing tonight.
Beal matched up with the former Wildcat. Giannis
Get out of here.
with the block. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age
Oh,
of
the big
basketball.
quit.
Especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Bradley Beal has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Gets it in the right corner to Jordan. Harden, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Dirk Nowitzki. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Oh, no. He's back.
Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Nowitzki. Has a look. And he smokes it.
Man down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Adetokunbo. Leonard to Nowitzki. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Harden. Charlotte has the board. With the interception. Kawhi Leonard pins it. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I'm like getting up the game, man. Shit, watching this shit. I'm like kill somebody else. Hey man, I'm good. That's cheating. James Harden did his thing. Giannis, Bradley Beal, Paul George. Giannis don't play no fucking center, man. He's a small forward. 6'11", I think. Hey man, that nigga weigh like 50 pounds more than him, man. Giannis will never play center in fucking NBA. How much he weigh? To me that don't mean nothing. Why don't Kevin Durant play center then? He fucking 6'10". I see who I play now, man. Now who I'm playing? I got a game or something. Nah, that's the All-Star shit. I don't know who this nigga is. I'll play him though. He got DeAndre Ayton, Draymond, Terrence Ross, buddy. I'm about to fuck him up. I already know it. You got DeAndre Ayton at center. I'm about to eat his ass up. DeAndre Ayton ain't playing no defense. I'm about to try to make this nigga quit. Let's go, Giannis.
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He's been running the fast break his entire life. It's Jay Williams.
Dissing it left, dissing it right, making the right play at the right time. That's what Plainfield guards do. Let's see what the guards do down the court tonight.
And Jay, we are ready to go. This one about to get underway.
Oh, he want to switch, huh? Oh, give me that. Yeah, who?
Add 2 points to the board.
That's how we started, baby.
Balls in his hands. We all knew what was going to happen.
Westbrook with it. Down just a couple.
Lockdown. Russell Westbrook can't shoot. Get shit out of here.
Jordan rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy who is ability.
And takes it away.
I'm hearing some boos.
So that's what it is.
They know just like I know.
You see the akbarakeem under there.
Beal to Jordan.
Hey, man. I don't even know how to play computer. You talking about him? That's what he was doing. Oh yeah, get that. Let's go. Boy, James Harden down there playing D. You know you in trouble when James Harden playing D.
Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Get in there. Let's go down.
Way to stay with
I think this is gonna be done of a game
you
here.
Need to finish just like that.
It's Russ at the controls.
Oh.
To Green.
We got Draymond. Draymond ain't doing shit.
With a drop step. Draymond Green missed his first. That one goes.
I'll look out for that same
let's go,
for the
Giannis.
next possession.
I'm about to dunk on this nigga.
And count the basket inside.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Westbrook to Green with a drop step.
Get that shit out of here.
Off the mark. Harden into the front court. They lead it 4-point game from long range. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
James
For
Harden
average
going on,
shooters,
bro.
that's not a great shot. But for a great
Come
shooter,
on, we got to block that.
that's a good look.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Westbrook to Green. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
Let's go, Donovan.
Easy pass to the rim.
Yeah,
It can
Russell
only be one
Westbrook
of
can't
two
do shit
things
with
here.
Donovan.
One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
It is.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To Jordan. Beal, tough matchup with Draymond Green.
What the fuck? Oh, get the ball, man.
Trying to cash in.
Cool.
Bradley Beal. 2 for
That should've
2.
been a three
That's
ball.
what you want.
Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Russell Westbrook matched up with Harden. Over to the right side.
That shit out of here.
Oh,
like
score.
that.
Backs his man down for the basket.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Harden, yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
That boy
Now the
Harden
Grizzlies
did
will
a
use a
highlight on him.
timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you congratulating you on that, man. You seen that move?
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
All put your head hit 99.
Westbrook.
It'll be the worst 99 in
Mitchell.
2K history.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact
That's a
that their
damn
ability
shame. You
to
a 99
finish
and still can't
plays.
find nobody
You
to
have
play
to find
with.
a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
That shit was funny. I said, I wish I recorded this shit. You can change your name
Westbrook.
from Shooter. What he said? The D plus. I just remember that one. That shit was funny.
Swats it.
You can change
Don't
your name
stay
to
him
Shooter.
down like that
Shooter to D
afterwards.
plus. He was going hard on Shooter. That shit
To
was funny.
Turner. Calls
That's why
it out.
Shooter ain't
Last
say
touch
nothing.
by
I was
Myles
cracking up like
Turner.
that. You gonna let him do like that?
Westbrook to Kelly Oubre.
Hey, you got the screen right.
Westbrook.
I should have still. Good D.
No good. Strong finish for Paul George. Deep three at the buzzer. And
We're
that's
gonna
going to
try
do
to
it.
make
Time
some
expires here on the first quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Simmons with it up top. Down 12. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Mitchell with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Runner's good there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
With a drop step. Brook Lopez sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Green buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Can't miss those. Had a chance, but it's no good. In the front court comes Simmons. Minute gone by in this second quarter. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Picked up by Memphis.
How the fuck DeAndre Ayton and Robin down in the middle?
Terrence Ross. Tough matchup against George. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Almost. Tough shot in traffic.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other.
Man.
You're making the game
Dude,
uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll gather the troops and talk things over.
Come on, Nate, get him right, Nate. Nice coaching lead right there, man. He got Luke Walton, it's over. He lost.
Well,
Blame the point, man.
yeah, no, we are. So,
God damn. Nigga taking the whole fucking time. What are you doing?
Both coaches dipping
Let's go,
into
baby.
their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. To Hield.
Hell no. Come on,
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jake.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Man, they ain't playing in Memphis no more, man.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2.
Let's go, Vince. Oh, woo!
Leaves his man
Go, baby.
in the
Trying to go
dust
nasty,
and
yeah.
finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Kicks it around the perimeter to Green. Fires the 3. Off the mark.
Stupid ass man.
Harden with it up top. Leads 3.
Let's go, Jay.
James Harden.
He ruined
That's 3
shit out
now
here.
on 4 shots.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Grizzlies own the basketball. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Hield.
Look at you right here.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jake.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number
This is
1.
in the park and standing on the spot.
Foul in the last 2
Give me
minutes.
wait.
Buddy Hield. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Vince Carter to Adetokounmpo. Here's a chance from long range. And Giannis Adetokounmpo. He won't miss many of those. Hits the 3-pointer.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
The assist from number 25.
I got 4 fouls.
Can't connect from inside. Simmons with them. They're down 3. The drive, right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 3 for 3 in this first half.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Jordan, nice pass to set things up. Lays it up and in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
It's Grizzlies ball. And a nice finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Harden, Green always looking for the steal. Deep three at the buzzer. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
We are at halftime. What's been a hard-fought battle so far. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime
trying to let us
report.
stay in the game. We about to go up in the second half. We about to be quitting time in a minute. Quitting time, boss.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Russell Westbrook. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step, however they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that.
Play some D, man. Take that basket.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Gets it in the left corner. Antetokounmpo. Not that time. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, got it any way you want.
Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. No turnover as possession stays where it was. Mitchell knocks it down.
That boy going ham.
To get there next time.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving 3-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Able to convert inside.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
George, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
4-3. That will go.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. DeAndre Ayton. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Better get on your grind,
against the
that's all.
former MVP. Beyond the arc for three.
Woo!
Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the
That's
game
what it
is
is.
played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a
All right.
Russell Westbrook against Paul George. Oh, they called a foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Where can you buy tokens at?
Westbrook. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
For three. And that's rebounded by the Grizzlies. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Let's go, D. Mitch. Go to work.
Mitchell with it up top.
Go to
His
work
team
on
on top by 8. Screen coming. Mitchell. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
LaMarcus Aldridge. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Mitchell. Not that time. Westbrook into the front court. The deficit is 6. DeAndre Ayton. Mitchell. Lopez there to get the rebound. To Oladipo.
Damn, what the call that, right?
Contact. No whistle. Slam dunk.
Let's slow it
DeAndre
down with
Ayton.
this last
And if you're on
shot.
defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do.
Fourth
Everybody
quarter,
got
fourth, we
back.
turning up,
Everybody
man.
communicated. Everybody
Stop playing with him in the
It was
fourth,
just
man.
better offense than there was defense.
Hey, man. What
Points
the hell?
away.
I hit that. Oh, I ain't count. Did it count? They clapping for. This shit ain't count. What the fuck are they celebrating for? Alright. Let's go, baby.
Team Curry gonna have the ball first as we start the fourth.
Turn up time,
and they'll
baby.
be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Just
ain't
enough of a
playing now.
head fake
Mitchell
to
about to
help
take over.
on that one.
This Mitchell game.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
I'll be starting it.
George. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the
Get out of
hole.
here.
Brook Lopez pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Mitchell.
Let's go.
Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor
bullshit.
once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow
Come on,
motion, the backspin.
Giannis,
It gives
block,
off the feel
man.
that the ball's going in every time.
Hey, let's get it back.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Up 5. Oladipo. Oh, a
They
whistle.
just cheating,
And
letting
you
them make a
can't
bunch of
lunge like
bullshit.
that.
Substitution being made in this one.
Team foul number 1.
I ain't,
Mitchell guarded by Russell Westbrook.
Go to work on him. Go to work on him. Hey, man, what the
Taken
foul
away
at, bro?
by the Grizzlies. Westbrook to Green. And the finish at the rim.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Count the bucket for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup, though.
Yeah, stay small. Just like Ben Simmons stay small.
Mitchell with the basketball. His team up by 1. Tight space with the crossover. Not loose.
My man's like that, man. What's going on?
Westbrook into the front court. They're looking to make something happen.
Right,
And
man,
scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Jordan.
Let's go, baby.
Jordan, look out. Whistle and a
timeout.
timeout for Memphis. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it.
I know what I gotta do.
The broadcast.
But
as a player and a fan, you know you tune into the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
I ain't mean to put my man's in. Fuck. You about to take the whole time out. Let's go. Get it right, Nate. Get it right, Nate. Oh, that's what it was. All right.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Game time, baby. Clutch time. Let's go.
Westbrook across the timeline. Leads 1.
Westbrook against Harden.
Driving right to the basket.
Good shit. I really called a foul on me. I'm gonna get mad as fuck. Come on, man.
Shot from the lane won't go. DeAndre Ayton to Hield. He was hacked. They let it go.
Come on, man.
Deep 2 there. Won't go. Westbrook with the basketball. Leads just a point.
Oh, give me that. Yeah, it's crazy. They really trying to cheat me, man. Like that.
Here comes the screen.
Let's go, Josh.
Drives to the rim and scores.
Coming down to the wire. Let's see if he got the ball.
You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Russell Westbrook with the rock to Hield. Screen coming. Westbrook to Hield. DeAndre Ayton to Hield. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. LaMarcus Aldridge with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
LaMarcus Aldridge. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You see, that's well timed right there. Not a minute too soon or a minute too late. They needed that one.
Uh-oh. He don't want
And he's going to the free throw line.
I I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he makes them both.
Come on, let's play some D, baby.
Shot, bro.
Westbrook to Kelly Oubre. Knocked loose.
Ooh,
it's a turnover as they head the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
I'm glad he blocked it.
Buddy Hield. Huge block.
I could just run the timeout. I don't know if he's going to foul.
Knocked loose.
Hey, man,
Picked up by Memphis. Nice swat that time. And buries a baseline J. There's a reason why they call him the mid-range maestro. Here comes the screen.
Get shit out of
the
here.
cameras out.
Yo,
Flash
man,
on.
dumbass.
That's going to make a nice post.
Big time players. Let big time plays. Let big time moments.
Man, that was all the computer with that block, man.
Nah, that was me, man.
So you start playing computer D,
Hey,
man.
that was me, man.
Rewind the tape, man.
Hey, man, let me see if I can go back to it. They only gave me 2,000 coins for that shit. They probably ain't even gonna have a fucking. Oh yeah, look, let's see.
I gotta rewind the tape.
This it right here. All right, but they ain't gonna show who was me. Okay, I was
Computer block, man.
Shane Battier, and then I went to,
I'm rewinding it now.
and then I got the Josh Smith.
Good shit, computer.
That's me right there. You talking about? That's me. That's me right.
The computer block this shit.
Hey man, that's me right there, man. Whew. Like,
With Josh Smith and Giannis at the time.
oh, wasn't I was?
Red Circle was around Giannis' age.
Is this the same one? Oh no, that's another one. That's me right here too, man. That's me right there. Whew. Let's see, who else got a block?
That's not true. I don't see your name over there.
Cause it's a replay. They don't have a name. You don't see my name anywhere on the
I
replay.
don't see you. I'm trying to take credit for the computer work, man.
You see my name? It's a replay, man. They're not gonna have anybody's name. It's gonna be a replay. Hey man, I'm about to say this clip, man. This is beautiful right here. He should have shot it right here. If he would have shot it right here, hit him in straight. He'd have had a mid-range, but he tried to go in. And I blocked him. Hey man, give my props, man. Let me see what I did.
You clicked off of Josh Smith, went right on Giannis.
I clicked on Josh Smith and got the block.
I'm gonna tell you was on Giannis because Giannis was about to jump on the block.
Hey man, oh, that's the computer do. That's the computer do, man. Alright. I give my man some props though. He gave me a good game. I thought I was gonna blow him up. He had me scared for a minute, but you know, they make my coaching geniuses prevail. Alright, I'm about to go on that shit. You see on my record so good on here, man.